Hey, what's going on everybody? Brando Free to Play back on my account. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about construction and research gear. Alright? Before I do that, some people sent me messages and wanted me to show some things off. So Joey244, he wants me to go ahead and prove that I'm free to play by going to the events page and to check the starter pack. He'd like to see if it's still 99 cents. That way he can be convinced that I'm really free to play. So let's go ahead and check that out. Keep on scrolling. Before I do that, this is my account, Brando Free to Play, CAE. My account. Okay. Not on a different account. So let's go all the way down. Keep on going, and there it is. Winning start. 99 cents. There you go. Next, so my name is Jeff. Wants a shout out. He wants to go ahead and have him take a look at his guild. Pretty decent guild. It's almost at 10 billion might. 97 members. Gift level 29. Not too bad at all. You know, let's take a look at their overall might rankings. They got some pretty good members in there. They're looking for some more T4 players. For T4, Kingdom 63, go ahead and hit them up. And next, Milani wants to get a shout out for himself and his guild. So, not bad. Decent war gear. I like it. I hope your construction and research gear is all good to go as well. So, it looks like this is a growing guild in Kingdom 74. So, if you guys want to guild and grow together, this is guild to go to if you're in Kingdom 74. Alright, so, gear. Now, a lot of people ask me about their war gear. How good is my war gear? Well, war gear is not something you really need to worry about until you're getting close to the end game. What you really need to focus on is this, your construction gear, because you need to build buildings. You need to build infirmaries, you need to build manors, you need to get buildings up to 25. That is your priority. That and research. War gear is an afterthought. That should be after this set is somewhat complete. Okay? Now let me go over the items that I have. So obviously, a no-brainer, I have 3 Sentinel Circlets. They give you 25% construction speed each, and I will go through the cost or what is needed to build them. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So you need a linen, which you get from fields. Obviously, if you're doing Guildfest and you get the gather couple million resources, the best and fastest resource to gather is food. So go to the fields. Very, very simple to do. And you can get a ton of these. It's very easy. The one that's somewhat difficult is the metal, which is you get from the rich veins. Reason why it's so difficult is because the rich veins can give you, I think, 3 different materials, and it's random. Okay. And then you also get these from rocks. Now these are fairly common, so getting your construction set should not be very difficult at all. At least your Sentinel Circlets. Getting them all 3 to gold should not take a long time. Keep in mind, you do have to be level 40 to be able to wear them. Now, offhand, this is a free-to-play item. Now, I got this item gold the very first time the Griffins were released. The absolute very first time. I was able to hit monsters, my guild was hitting those monsters, and I was able to actually build up this item to gold. And most of the members of my guild, or the guild that I was in when this came out, I think it was White Knights 1 or D4S, one of those two, I think pretty much everybody in the guild was able to get this to gold the first time around. And you only need 2 items. You only need the griffin eggs, which, now I have quite a few of, really. And the feathers. The quills, or whatever they're called. You only need 2 gold to get them up to gold. Obviously, 2 purples, 2 blues, 2 greens, 2 commons. But this gives you 17.5% construction speed. That's awesome. Alright. Now, for your main hand, there's really only one good free-to-play construction speed item, and that's the trident. Again, you get this item from fields. You can get items to build it from rocks and woods. Now, if you're working on building up your infirmaries up to 25, you guys will realize that infirmaries need a ton of wood. The infirmaries like wood. They eat up millions and millions of wood to make to 25, all the way up to 25. So you're going to be gathering wood. You should be gathering all the time when you're growing, when you're building up to get some of these free items that you can get. Now, boots, myself, I am using Griffin Walkers because I got lucky and I got some Griffin cores. I got enough Griffin cores, I think, to make it blue or green. What do I have it? Green, right? So I have it green, which gives me a 10% increase. Now, if you're not lucky and you don't get the Griffin cores, I recommend the Amethyst boots, which give you a solid 4% construction speed. Alright? That's a solid number, 4%. Free to play item. Again, fields, you can get more items from fields. So this item, you pretty much get from fields and rich veins. Alright? Not bad, very easy to get. The chess piece you can get free to play is the Odysseus. So again, very easy to get these materials from the fields, and it looks like you get these from the stone, from the rocks. Okay, very easy to get, solid 5.2%. Myself, you've seen when I've hit the labyrinth, I get some of the vials, and I was able to get this item up to blue. So I have 9% construction speed on that item. So again, if you're lucky enough to get some of the rare items to build some of these construction sets, go ahead and do it. And then we have the Nosferous Mask, which is a free-to-play monster hunting item. You don't need that ultra rare item. Okay? You do need quite a few of them, and the pain in the butt to get were these, the chipped horns. Those were the pain to get, but you just keep at it. Even at blue grade, it's still 4%. Any percent is better than nothing. Okay? That's my mentality. So overall, this is my construction set. And alongside having my construction 10 of 10 research maxed out, my current construction speed is 304%. 308%. That's pretty good for a free-to-play account. Now, obviously, I could increase it further by getting my Scarlet Bolt up to gold, and that would get me an added 18% from what I have right now. And also Sage of Storm. That'll give me another 18%. So I can get myself another 36% construction speed if I max these heroes out. Now, as you can see right now, I'm not really I'm not really needing that construction speed. But if you're free to play and you want to build up items as fast as you can, or build up buildings, I should say, as fast as you can, then you want to max those 2 heroes out. You want to get all this gear set up before you focus on war gear. Now, the next item that I'm going to talk about is research gear. Okay? Research gear is, I think, in my opinion, the most important gear you need to make. More important than your war gear and your construction gear. Because unless you have a ton of cash to spend and throw into the game, you are always going to have research that needs to be done. And you want to get those researches done as soon as possible. Right? Right. So, Lunar Flutes is the go-to item. Pay to play, free to play, Lunar Flutes are your item. Got that? It's 26% per Lunar Flute. And you get 3 of those. That's a lot of construction speed right there alone. Okay? Now, you get coal. You need feathers from the woods. And you need platinum from the rocks. Platinum, by far, is the most, for me, in my opinion, is the most difficult item to get. Okay? That's always been the pain in my ass whenever I wanted to level these up, was getting the platinum. Okay? Now, for the offhand, another free-to-play item, Vice Grips. Again, these items also use platinum. Now, I would recommend to get these maxed out after you have all 3 flutes, because the flutes give you more percentage, more research percentage, alright? A bigger increase. So get the flutes first, then get the Vice Grips, I think. Because the Vice Grips is only 5%, but 5% is better than nothing, okay? Now, there really isn't a free-to-play main hand item. You have to get lucky and get the vials to get the electrical lamps. Okay? Even at Gray, you can get this up, 1.5% research speed. Again, better than nothing. Okay? Same thing with the boots. You have to kind of get lucky and get the Griffin Walkers. Even at Gray grade, that's 2.8%. Okay? I know that's not a lot, but again, like I say, it's better than not having anything. Those little numbers, they'll add up a little bit. Okay? Now, free to play research chest. It's very, very simple to get. Your cavalry mail. Very simple. Again, coal, wood, and rocks. You don't need platinum, which is a great thing. You do need coal, which kind of, you need to, again, like I said, finish your flutes before you work on any of the other items. This gives you a solid 7%. Unfortunately, there is no free-to-play helmet. You have to get lucky and get the jade worm orbs, the jade orbs. Right? But even at gold grade, this gives you 1.5. I think mine is green, so it's at 2.5%. If you get lucky and you do get this all the way up to gold, you're getting a solid 10% research speed. So overall, this is something that you want to strive for, this research set, okay? With this research set, I'm at 271.95% research speed. Again, you also have to reset your talents to max out research and construction if you want at the same time. You have to have these talents set up to get that number, to get that research speed. Okay? Also, your academy level will give you an added increase to your research speed. So let's say you're stuck at Academy 24 and you say to yourself, screw it, I'm never going to get Academy 25. Then you're missing out on an extra 13% research speed that you otherwise won't be able to get. Okay? And also, I always say this in my videos, the very first hero, no matter what, that you need to get gold is Trickster, because of this 25% research speed boost. Trickster is the only free-to-play hero that will give you this research speed increase. And like I said, unless you have a ton of cash to blow in the game, you will always have researches pending. You will always need to research something. Okay? Whether it's monster hunting, whether it's military, whether it's economy, defense, military leadership, whatever it is, you will always have something pending. Okay? So that's my somewhat quick video. I know it's over 16 minutes long, but this is something that you guys need to focus on first. Yes, it's a grind. Yes, it's boring. But once it's done, then you can focus on the better things in the game. But you need to get this done. You need to have a solid construction and research set to more quickly advance your account and your base and your buildings and your research. Okay? You need to have them. So make sure you have that completed before you really start working on war gear. Now, if you have items and you can build up the war gear, you got lucky, you opened up a box and you got some more items, yeah, go for it, build it. But your main focus should be getting your sentinel circlets and your lunar flutes, and then the rest of the items after that. Alright, so if you guys have any questions on my account, go ahead and let me know. But that's all for today. See you guys later. Bye.